Good morning, this is Hannah Krieg from The Stranger. Today we are live at a sweep behind the Aurora Home Depot. This encampment, as of Friday, is home to about 26 people, and this morning the city wants them gone. We had the pleasure of talking to a found family of 3 on Friday afternoon. They have a huge house that they've built, several vehicles, and now they're expected to pack up everything and move couple blocks north is sort of their plan, so we'll see what happens.
They told me in Green Lake to coming over here, that I would be safe over here. Yes, they did.
Building
I got a witness. I got a witness.
They gave you bad information that was the case.
But listen,
I'm sorry if they gave you bad info, but that's bad info. No. Like the field coordinator said, in about 15 minutes, tow trucks are going to be up here, okay? We have the whole team here helping people get inside.
Absolutely, too. I see you got many of you guys.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I see that. What I go doing? Arguing with these guys. I cannot argue with these guys because you know why? No matter what, I always will be wrong.
I keep saying though, it's not a public park or a neighborhood. It's a lake overflow, and there's no one that can really see us besides this trailer park here. Mm-hmm. There shouldn't be an issue with us staying here, you know? Because all they do when they push us is push us into parks and neighborhoods where they don't want us.
So you guys have about 15 minutes. What's your plan?
I don't want to pack them up in 15 minutes. It is impossible.
Yeah.
Have you been offered any shelter yet, Cheyenne? No?
Still haven't talked to anybody. And everyone I've talked to says no, they haven't been offered anything. There's one person that I talked to that said he has been offered something.
Well, we're trying to leave. If, you know, if they want to arrest us while we're trying to leave, that's up to them.
This is just crazy.
The police, they coming in a tone very, very aggressive.
Yeah, it's like an
very aggressive. You know why? They apparently the mayor said them over here to starting a confrontation.
Even though that's what the mayor said he's not doing. You know, he's not scaring people. He's not pushing them out. He's not chasing anybody out. But like, why are there 20 cops here right now? There's no need. Mm-hmm. I don't see anybody resisting. 3 years in September that I've been here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like I said, never once has anyone left for any reason other than their own choice, you know. There's never been any notices, any no parking, nothing. We've never been, and I think you're right, it's with COVID, but still, that's crazy. A lot of these people have been here for a long time. 3 years is a long time.
Honestly, why take us out of here? We're in a spot right now that we're not bothering the public. It's the only place we got to go. Why take it away from us? To put us somewhere else? We're like a little family here. Why break that up to the only spot we have that we are able to be without being bothered and harassed? Like, this is all some people have. They don't have anywhere else. They don't have family to go to, nothing. It is hard for everybody out here, you know? The emotional pain that this puts us through and the police brutality and all that they do to us. They treat us like we're shit, we're garbage, we're not worth life because we're not like them, I heard one officer say.
So right now we have people from sweep support and people living in this encampment who want to stay here. And so they're piling up shopping carts, any like wood they might have laying around, and they're building a barricade. There's kind of like a barricade here.
That's because they're trying to rush people up out of here.
So you just want
nowhere to go and nowhere to stay.
So you just want more time.
Time, you know, that's what it takes. That's what people need, you know.
So we've just been informed by people holding the line that someone living in this space actually got a double hip replacement just last month, and they can't really reasonably pack up all their stuff and move right now. And so that's a big part of why we are hunkering down right now, that and the fact that most of the people we've talked to have not been offered any shelter referrals. Have you been offered a tiny home or shelter in this spot?
No, I have not.
No. Has anyone from the city talked to you so far?
No.
Do you have like a caseworker or anything? Where do you plan on going today?
Don't know. A lot of us don't.
Have they offered you a shelter referral?
No.
Okay.
No.
So Miley, has the city offered you housing or a shelter bed ahead of the sweep?
I didn't know about this sweep till this morning when I got a ride here with more of my stuff because I was picking it up. And I didn't know about the sweep or else I wouldn't have brought more stuff here. And I wasn't offered housing beforehand either.
Do you know where you're gonna go today?
No, I don't.
So a couple organizers with Stop the Sweeps told us that they're no longer really holding this line. The handful of people who are living in this immediate area and want to resist have been offered various forms of shelter. Some have been offered tiny homes, some have been offered congregate shelter. Not everyone is super pleased with these because obviously congregate shelter is not ideal, and then the tiny homes are pretty far away. Another important thing to remember is that Reach told us about a half hour ago that there were no tiny homes. One advocate told us, you know, if you make them find resources, they will find resources. Another advocate from Stop the Sweeps had told us that while they were excited to support people in resisting, it kind of becomes a bit loftier of a goal when there are actual cops staring you down. So they understand that when you're presented with a tiny home or a police officer, you might take the tiny home.
The mayor say that they're not chasing anybody or they're not kicking anybody. But what is this? Because that's what he said. So basically he's a liar. He is a liar. I can't understand. He got courage to say that he's not being chased. He's being breaking people apart. They will send me to where? If you're in to some of those places? No. No.
So it looks like things are slowing down over here. There's been some RVs moving in and out, and a lot of people have left. A few people have gotten shelter referrals to various different locations.
But we also have to think about equity, right?
Yeah.
That's very important here. We need to meet folks where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so, yeah, there's a job that we're trying to do. We're trying to clear up the area. The goal is to pick up trash and debris that has been, you know, collected here over time, and it has a ripple effect to the environment, really,
Mm-hmm.
and the health and the safety of the community. But let's be clear, these are individuals, right? And so we need to meet them where they are. So some of these folks we have relationships with. So Cuba, we know him. We know what he's trying to do. He's saying, here, I hear what you guys are saying. If you can give me more time, I'm willing to help. Well, that's meeting halfway. And I think that says a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're just really trying to touch folks and engage and see what's going on and try to get a baseline of, hey, just know that this is the timeline, but how can we support you in doing this so we can meet in the middle? I mean, it really comes down to that.
And for people who haven't been receptive to shelter referrals or haven't got them at all, some places have been given an extra day to pack up their things, including our friend Cuba or Pedro, who we talked to on Friday and have been following today. So basically, they'll have another day to pack up. We talked to someone from Seattle Utilities who said, you know, this is about equity, making sure that we meet people where they are. Cuba and his roommates seem pretty grateful to have another day. But this does remind me sort of what one of the advocates from Stop the Sweeps was talking to me about, saying like, you know, we can't effectively resist right now. They have the cops, they have the guns, they have the law on their side, but we can delay sweeps and try to make them a little more humane. And it seems like today the sweep was successfully delayed but not resisted.